Hi, I'm Christina Trauthwein, VP of Content and Partnerships at Hotel Business. And I am joined by Mitch Patel, and he's the founder and CEO of Vision Hospitality Group. Such a pleasure to talk to you.
No, the pleasure is mine. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So I understand this year is going to be a particularly strong year for Vision. Let's talk about your growth.
Sure. So we, coming out of the pandemic, we absolutely had some great opportunities for development. And that's what we have done historically, right? Built 60 plus hotels over the last 28 years. Every company creates value differently, and we have been able to do that through development. So last year we opened 4 hotels, and this year we have another 5 hotels opening, and then another 4 to 5 that we'll probably be breaking ground on. So that's good growth for a company of our size, and we have some other opportunities beyond that as well.
Where are some of these hotels?
Yes, so we opened a hotel in Atlanta, Georgia, not far from here, an Element at the Perimeter Market. Here recently, we opened a hotel in Boulder, Colorado. That is the furthest Western hotel that we've ever opened.
Wow.
It's a Moxie in Boulder, Colorado. And then we opened here recently an Autograph Collection hotel in Celebration, Florida, the Inn at Celebration. And it's our first hotel in the state of Florida. We have tried many times in the past, but this time we got it done. And now we are in the state of Florida, and we have some other opportunities to grow in Florida as well.
Okay, great. So you've announced that you're selectively seeking strategic partnerships with other hotel ownership groups. Why is now the right time to do that?
Sure. So, Christina, we have had strategic partnerships over the last 15 plus years. Not that we were necessarily seeking those opportunities. It's usually where there's a mixed-use developer that has a parcel for a hotel. And then they reach out to us. Well, first, they reach out to Marriott or Hilton, and they're looking for a hotel partner because that's not what they do. And they would love to see a great hotel and a great operator of a hotel in that development. And it creates value for the overall development when you've seen where someone has done that. And so those groups have reached out to us. And then, of course, we're very careful who we want to partner with. And those groups typically want a partnership, not just here, we want to sell you the parcel. So they're rolling in the land in as equity and sometimes even putting more capital in it. Do we need that capital necessarily? No, but we thought that, okay, this is probably not a bad opportunity for us to grow in a great development with great people. So we have done that a few times, and those partnerships have gone very well for us, as well as that mixed-use developer. And so we thought, let's be more strategic about it going forward instead of somebody just randomly calling us about an opportunity. So the first time in 28 years, I think you know the story, Christina, we started this company with one small hotel with one big dream, with very humble beginnings. And today, we have 42 hotels in 9 states with another 12 in our pipeline. But we've never done a strategic partnership, a strategic plan, I should say. We've never done a strategic plan. If you call a plan just writing down a few notes on a napkin, sure. So we hired a professional company to help us facilitate that. And in that came growth opportunities through many different avenues. And that's where we determined that we do not want to go down this path of a third-party management route, but through strategic partnerships with companies that would be looking for that development expertise, for us to put capital alongside with their capital, for us to be the operator of the hotel as well, and build that hopefully with other partnerships in the future. And if we have 4, 5, or 10 of these strategic partnerships, then we could grow our company without utilizing all of our resources.
We're talking about great people and the right partners and growth. And in another exciting development for you all, you just added Mary Beth Cutshall as the Chief Growth Officer. So tell me a little bit about that decision.
So absolutely, I'm thrilled to be telling you about that decision. So in that strategic plan came out, here are some opportunities, but also how are you going to go execute that plan? And execution requires people and requires talented leadership. And so it came to us that we need, and it's a great pivotal moment in our company's history, where we needed somebody to be our CIO or Chief Growth Officer, the CGO. And we went on a nationwide search. Hundreds of candidates applied, and we narrowed it down to 10 candidates, and then finally 2. And then someone really rose to the top, and it was Mary Beth Cutshall, and she is obviously, everyone in the industry knows her. I've known her and loves her, absolutely. I've known her for a long time, not at the level of maybe others have known her. And I was actually humbled and honored that she was interested in joining our company. And we spent more time. We had an epic 4-hour meeting and dinner. And we talked about all kinds of things, right? This business, this industry, the future, family. It was really important for me to find a partner, someone that shares our values and beliefs, someone that is going to be aligned with our culture. As you know, we wrote a book, right? We wrote a book on culture, and we believe in that so much. And, you could be the smartest person in the world, most experienced person in the world, but if you're not aligned with those values and beliefs, then it typically does not go that well. And so I'm just thrilled that Mary Beth shared those same values and beliefs as us. And so it was a really good fit, and I'm thrilled. This is day 2 for her. And so she is going to be a huge, huge addition to our growing family.
I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
And it is so important to find that alignment, like you said. So in talking about beliefs and values, I want to take this outside now of Vision a little bit and talk a little bit about your chairmanship role at AHLA and some of the beliefs and the values that have made that organization such a wonderful one within this industry.
No, absolutely, Christina. I mean, so I've been on the board for, 7 or 8 years, and then the executive committee. And so when the opportunity came to represent the industry as an officer, I had to think about it, because time becomes your most precious commodity. But I spoke to my wife, and she said, we would love to have more of your time back with the family, but you love this industry. And I know you want to continue to give back, and that is the absolute truth. And so I thought, what a great opportunity for, to help this industry in any way that I can, an industry that we all love so much. So the organization is, over 100+ years old. It started with one mission, very simple mission, and that is to protect and promote this beloved industry of ours and the millions of people that we employ. And so that mission has not changed 115 years later. And so today, our mission is the same. We have a very, very talented team at AHLA. We have an engaged board, and the mission is the same. Our strategic plan, we're in the middle of a strategic plan, and really the goal is to protect and promote this amazing industry of ours. And I'm honored that I get an opportunity to do that.
And our industry is lucky to have you in that position.
Well, thank you very much. We have a great team.
Thank you for your time, Mitch.
Thank you, Christina.